Hello? Hello, dudes. Welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? What day is it? Monday. Hello. Welcome. I have a cat. Star. Come here. Come here. Hello. Welcome, dudes. Joyo, thank you for subscribing. Where's my coffee? It's right here. Thank you for the prime. Kyle, thank you for the prime. Thank you guys. Oh, wait, those are all from 2 days ago. My feed isn't updating the subs. I can't read any of the ones that have happened already. Alley-oop, thank you for gifting a sub. Any that have happened. Let me see how far I can scroll. Icy, thank you for the prime. Yep, I can't read any of the other ones. They're too far gone, and my feed did not update. That's so weird. Nikki B. Picky, thank you for subscribing. That is so strange. Do. We have a couple of videos we're going to watch that I set aside. A couple of dating show videos from the channel cut. The Blood Prince, thank you for gifting a sub. My cat's name is Star-Lord. I like to bother her, and then she bites me. She chose to be here. This was what she asked for. Raven, thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah, I can't read the subs that happened already before. I'm so sorry. Shocked Stingray, thank you for the prime. Juice, thank you for the prime. Ellie is epic, thank you for gifting a sub. Boom, boom. So we're going to watch 2 episodes of The Button Uncut. And then we're going to read some Am I the Assholes? That was what I set aside because there's a new Button video that I haven't seen. But then I noticed there's another one from 2 weeks ago that I also didn't see. All of the other ones from that channel, I have watched them all. But I want to watch the 2 that I haven't seen. It's a dating show where one person goes up and there's a little button on the table, and then another person goes up, they start talking, the button will talk too, and then it'll light up red when they have the opportunity to either hit it or choose to not hit it. Either person can hit it, and that means they boot the person they're on the date with, and they bring in a new person for them to go on a date with. And I like watching these. Cut videos are so fun. Kitty Amana, thank you for the 100 bits. Bemsla, thank you for subscribing. It is like speed dating, but the button makes it awkward. And also, it's really awkward when the light turns red and they both want to hit the button and they're like, oh, who's going to be the one who gets to hit the button? Because whoever hits it gets to stay and whoever doesn't hit it has to go. I almost just unplugged my headphones. And then we're just going to read Am I the Assholes? Because that sounds like a fun time. Sounds like a good stream. Puff, thank you for the prime. And then later tonight, I will be editing all of my next Empires episode, which will be going out tomorrow. That's a pretty good one. I'm pretty behind. I have a couple clips that have already been seen in other people's videos, but tons of stuff that you haven't seen, so definitely still watch my video. Definitely still watch it. Hey, Star. I'm going to wait a little bit, a few more minutes, and then we're going to get started on the first video, which I'm going to start with the later one, not the newest one, because I think I saw a bunch of people talking about the newest one, and it's like especially awkward, so I'm going to save it, and I'm going to watch the other one that I hadn't seen that came out 2 weeks ago. And I think that I'm all caught up on button videos after that. The Undergrove returns? No, I don't know what Empires you've been watching, but the Undergrove is dead. They're all gone. There is no more Undergrove. Oop, sorry. LT Shepherds, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. We're on a new story now. We're the Evermore. Also, in the last couple episodes of Empires, I keep getting comments of people telling me what I should name the Empire. And I don't know where they missed the fact that it already has a name, but they missed it somehow. And they're naming it, but it has one already. Unless they think that's the name of the biome, but I still have room to name the Empire. But no, it's the Evermore. That is its name. Rest in peace, Shrubberry. Let's hope she had a very lovely life whenever she got to where she was trying to go. Whenever she found or didn't find her people. She definitely is dead. Only because gnomes just don't live that long. But she maybe had a very happy life. Who knows? I do. Yeah, it's great. Thank you for the Prime. I hold all the secrets. I hold all her happiness in the palm of my hands. I also have done a lot of work on the Evermore in the last few days. Every night, I've kind of just stayed up late working on the area. I took down a ton of mangroves. I kind of think I took down too many mangroves. I gotta plant a couple back. I put in some paths. I built some extra buildings. And I know the next build I'm building is gonna be my next upgrade to the witch hut. Mansion is way down the line. I'm gonna do the tower after the witch hut. Because I've got everything in the mushroom right now. But, oh, I gotta find the picture of it. Hold on, I wanna show it. I don't know how I'm gonna find it though. I don't know if I saved it somewhere. Maybe I did. Bye, Star. I don't know. Where are you going? Let me see if I can find it. It's got like the same witch hat vibe to it, but better and more colors because we're gonna start bringing in the color scheme I have planned. I think I didn't save the picture of it, which means I have to scroll and find it again. Or let me ask Scott if he has it, because he sent it to me. Okay, we'll see if he has the picture. LT Shepherds, thank you for the 100 bits. Rest in peace, little gnome. You were the best. She was the best. She might have been the last. She might not have been the last. But she's definitely gone now. Goku, thank you for subscribing. Ooh. Ooh. Those were good. Rip little gnome. $500 worth of makeup on? Do you mean me? Not a chance. This all came from the drugstore. I don't even know what that's supposed to imply. What are you even talking about? Do. The secret is that there is a drugstore or cheaper option to every makeup ever where you don't have to spend the expensive, the big bucks on the fancy makeup. And I don't. Shadow Wolves, thank you for the 200 bits. Those were good cracks. I like those cracks. Listen, shout out to ColourPop and drugstore makeup for being inexpensive, and I don't need to buy expensive makeup ever. I have a dupe for anything that I ever liked that was an expensive brand. I ain't using those anymore. In fact, I have a new eyeliner, a new liquid liner. I don't use the NYX Super Skinny Marker anymore. I think I've evolved. I think when you get a little bit better at doing winged eyeliner, you learn that the marker tip is not the best tip for doing it, but it's really easy when you're a beginner. So I've evolved into felt, like paintbrush tip, and I'm using Wet n Wild, and it is good. It's really good. And it's very pigmented. But a lot more room to make mistakes because it's very liquidy. So you got to have your straight line straight. You got to have a steady hand. I've never felt so sad knowing Shrub has passed away. Listen, though. I can make it be the happiest ending ever. And do you really think I'm going to not give her a nice, happy ending? Do you not trust me? But also imagine Shrub as a grandma. Imagine Shrub as a little old lady gnome grandma. She'd be the cutest. She'd be the cutest little grandma ever all time. She'd make the cutest little lady. Little itty bitty old lady. Let's watch a dating episode of this show. Let's watch Reject Your Date with one press of a button. Wait, oops, wait. Back to full. Sorry, Animal Crossing, you gotta go. All right. It's gonna be awkward. I can't wait. I'm excited. Dude, Shrub would be such a great grandma. She'd make you cookies. She'd just, she'd be a great grandma. If there were other gnomes for her to have met and then have children and then grandchildren. Which she totally would, if there are. But I'm not giving away any of my gnome secrets. Hi. Can you say hi? You're being in a mood today. Now you don't want to say hello? She's in a mood today. This one, she's in a weird mood today. Shrub would have so many grandkids, I think. I think she'd have so many kids and so many grandkids. She'd probably take it upon herself to be like, I have to rebuild the gnome nation. Although there could be many gnomes left alive. We don't know still. But she'd totally be many kids, many grandkids kind of gnome grandma. And they'd all gather around her as she told stories and baked them cookies. That's what I imagine Shrub as a grandmother. Anyway, she is loafing. She's wait, hold on. That's a good loaf. The tail isn't tucked. It's always nice when the little tail is tucked, but look at that. And with lots of soup. Oh, yeah, she'd make the biggest batch of soup for all her grandkids. 8 kids and 26 grandkids. That's the vibe I get from Shrub. That's the vibe. I have SpongeBob on my shelf. The yellow is Oricorio, a Pokemon. The square one is blue. That's BMO. There is no SpongeBob back there. I don't know which thing you saw, though, that gave SpongeBob vibes. There is a little house that almost looks like a pineapple, but it's not. It's a cactus for the cat. Cat kiss. Cat kiss. All right. Are we ready? Are we all good? Are we ready to watch? Let's get secondhand embarrassment. Wait.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it didn't turn red yet.
No, I'm so sorry.
Did she not know the rules? You can't press it till it's red. She just buttoned him as soon as he walked in and it's not even red. Okay, this will be a good one.
I'm so sorry.
She's still pressing it too. She's kept trying to press the button. She's like, please go away, please go away, please go away.
Welcome to The Button, a speed dating show. When the button lights up red, either player may press it.
I would
and
hate
swap
being
out
on
their
this
date
show. I
for
would
a
not
new
be able to
person.
do it.
Get out of here.
If 2 people can last on a date for 10 minutes, they win an all-expenses paid second date.
This is the button.
This is the button.
How are you?
Doing pretty well.
You two have similar vibes.
Do we? What's this vibe that?
Yeah, what's the
you-
similar
Yeah,
vibe?
what's the
Like
button picking up?
aesthetic.
Okay.
I don't think the button's right on that, but okay.
Okay.
They're not even, if they were both, like, maybe a little bit similar hair, like long and curly and brown, but if they were both in flannels, maybe, but I don't know.
Do you find each other attractive?
Hold on, the video has subtitles. Also, I wish the button didn't talk. I think this show would be better if the button shut up.
Oh, you're waiting for me to go first.
Damn it.
They didn't even answer the
my
question. They didn't even get to know each other at all. You know what, though? If they were immediately like, no, I'm not into the vibe, even though they were like, what do you think of each other's vibes? You guys got the same vibes.
Long hair.
Well, she doesn't like long hair. That's fine.
I'm Nicole.
Nicole, nice to meet you.
What a nice looking gentleman.
Ryan was in the army.
You're in the army.
I was in the army, yeah, from 2012 to 2016.
Boom. Oh, she did do it! I was getting the vibe that she was going to hit the button on him, especially after that answer. Not into him with the army vibes. That's fine. He seemed nice at first. We're not gonna get to know him though.
Oh, no worries.
Why did you press me?
She's a queen and I love her.
I don't know, man. Something about army guys.
Why do you hate our troops?
I don't. They're just very like, I don't know.
I imagine this is from the experience of someone that knows boys like this, and she has experience, and she's like, they're not all the same, but I'm gonna just not take my chances.
Overly masculine.
Not the vibe. Maybe she's into girls, because they also, a very, very inclusive show. They'll let like matches of boys and girls happen, and I've seen the end of the button be 2 girls together, and I was so over the moon about it. They had such a good vibe, the 2 of them too.
Nicole Omari.
Cool. So
He's got cool vibes. I like him.
What do I do for fun? Video games.
I like his
Mostly.
nose ring and his glasses. He plays video games.
The big. So the last one I played. Got me. All right.
I would have at least let him answer the question. I would have at least given him another round. She knows what she wants, and it wasn't him. She's waiting for a girl to come in, maybe.
Why did you reject him?
because there's more to life than video games.
I'm not on her side anymore. Suddenly, I'm really not on her side anymore. He didn't say his whole life was about video games. He just said he enjoys video games. There's more to life. He probably has a job. He probably has other interests. He probably likes other things. And you know what? Even if he didn't, video games rule. And suddenly I'm not on her side anymore. Suddenly, she's not the vibe.
I like video games.
Hi.
I'm with you, Button. I'm with you.
Is it your mission to get me out? Is everyone like angry?
I don't know about that.
I would just be trying to hit the button before her, just to knock her out. This became competitive speed dating now.
You know?
What if they said? Oh, I knew it.
He did it! He did the move! He didn't even care. He didn't even want to listen to her story. He didn't care about who she was. He just saw her winning, and he was like, I gotta get this. I gotta get this girl out of here. Oh man, I wanted the last guy to have a chance to meet somebody, though. I wish he could have buttoned her first, but he was nice. He gave her a chance, and she said there's more to life than video games. Maybe there isn't, though. Is that so wrong?
Ouch.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't take it personally.
He really came in here with the competitive vibe. It didn't matter if she was the love of his life. He was gonna press that button.
Please be gentle with me.
He slammed
I
it.
will do my best.
He slammed the
I tend
button
to
hard.
Not, pay attention to how hard I can go sometimes. Just
He's just here to win. He doesn't even know what game this is. He doesn't know it's for dating. He just wants to win and press the button first.
I mean, sometimes.
Okay, Travis.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I want the buttons job, I just decided. Whoever is voicing the button and is just sitting in another room with a voice changer, just making things worse for everyone involved, I want that job.
I'm doing all right. I'm not really a morning person. By this time, I usually
What
have
time
had
is it in
like
the
2
morning?
Red Bulls or something like that.
Oh, okay. What do you do?
I tried to get a. Okay.
All right, I feel like nobody's asking the right questions. I feel like no one's asking good questions, and everyone walks up immediately waiting for the red light. But you know what? Sometimes it's an initial vibe. If it's not there, it's not there. You know what I mean? But he got the spirit. He knocked out. We couldn't let that girl keep going, and he did what we all wanted him to do. And his time is up now.
Sorry.
Why did you press me?
Because he's not my type.
Next date, please.
Hi.
Fair enough. Oh,
Taylor.
that's a bold move. That's a really bold move. Now imagine he gets, you know what though? I don't expect him to be able to see the red light as quickly. I don't know if there's any visual impairness inside one of those heads at all, even a little bit. But if he manages to hit the button before her, imagine the next person comes in also in a furry suit and then they find their match. I'd love it if that happened, but also that is a bold way to walk into this room. I have to respect it.
Nice to meet you. I didn't get the memo about. Are we
He's not wearing.
dressing
He's got
up
the
or-
hands ready.
What's going on?
Yeah, so I am what do you call a furry, and I just dress up and I.
She's
push
waiting
mouse
for
in
the
people's
button.
faces, so
Do you have like multiple?
What is fun is that they'll make the red light happen whenever they want to. It isn't timed. There is no consistency to it. I would love if they made them talk for the longest time before the red light came up.
Or is it?
I only have one.
I did it first.
She broke it! She broke the button! He tried to press it too, though. They literally pressed it so hard it broke. Not having it, not into it. He made a bold move coming in here wearing the full suit. He didn't need to do that. Nobody asked him to do that. You can be a furry. You can tell him later. You didn't have to come in wearing it, but you did. I kind of wish he made it to the next round because I would have loved. I want another person in a suit to come in. I think it'd be funny. Yeah, they look at it. It's all the wires are hanging out. There's lights inside. It's like fairy lights.
Careful, careful. Tell
Poor
you rejected.
guy.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No.
Not him. The button. Poor
You seem
button.
lovely. I'm Patty.
I'm Patrick.
Nice to meet you.
Patrick.
Oh, Patrick and Patty.
Yeah.
Patty, are you a virgin?
Okay, I knew the button ask questions that are like way make everything worse and awkward, but bro! You can't just ask that on the first date like that. What is this? See, though, I would want that job. That's out of pocket as hell!
A virgin?
She's
No,
like,
I'm not.
did I hear you
Are
correctly?
You a virgin?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Usually,
I feel like the button knew that. I feel like he was waiting to ask that question for this guy specifically because they're. Why would you ask that? I think they probably have probably a questionnaire that everybody does beforehand, so they know a little bit of inside information to push certain topics. All right, the button knows stuff. I don't trust it.
I have to tell people that first off the bat on a date. Or you usually just casually ease into it.
I just keep it at the end of
Okay,
it there,
yeah.
I have a conversation.
Okay, thank you.
Why did you reject her?
Ah,
Is it because she's not a virgin?
no, it's because she's older than me.
How do you know?
I can tell.
I wonder if that's actually even true. Okay. You really, honestly, that you probably should ask. I think most people, people don't usually know how old I am, and if they were to guess just based off of looks, 9 times out of 10, they're wrong. But I think he just didn't like her. Okay, let's see how Patrick does now.
So how's your day going today?
My day is kind. I'm
Okay.
scared.
This is a good start. I feel like they never ask a good question to genuinely get to know the other person because they just already decide they don't want to. And that's fine. If if you've already made that up on first impression, not much you can do about it.
But I'm excited.
Why are you scared?
First time doing this.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
There you
I'm
go.
a student.
Get to know each other.
I'm 23.
Oh,
He's too young. I think. Wait, how old is she? Well, okay, if he's 23, I would imagine the woman before was probably a lot older than him. I would have guessed like late 20s, early 30s, probably. That's fair enough. Is it because he's too young? She looks like she's 25.
What's your dating age range?
above 25 and then stopping at like 36.
Okay. Age is a thing.
Are you from LA?
I'm originally from Uganda.
Okay.
I was born there, moved out here when I was like 1.
So you're from here, kind of. No, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
You asked where he's from and he told you, and they're like, so you're not from there, you're from here. And he was like, you just asked him and he told you.
How do you feel?
I feel good about you.
I feel good. Okay, so one thing that's big for me is music.
Music.
Yeah, so can you give me like a top 5?
I like more like.
That would be an intense moment the whole time that it's lit up red, but nobody touches it. But at any moment they could if they decide until it's not lit up red anymore. Hi, baby bean. Can I have you? What do you think of the vibes here, my love? What do you think of the vibes? All right, you're wiggling a lot. She's in a very awake mood, considering she was awake at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., all the way until 7 a.m., and then finally went to bed. But, all right, I get it. Okay, so they, you know what? They're vibing. This is the first time someone didn't press the button as soon as it lit up. They're actually giving each other the chance to get to know each other.
Hip hop, R&B.
Do you like to dance?
I like to dance. What about you?
No.
They're
I
vibing.
just was having fun. I cannot dance at all.
Bro, everybody can dance.
No.
Prove
Everybody.
it. Prove it, Jordan.
Yeah, button, prove it. Oh no, you should have known that. You should sit back down. Wait, what is this dance? Oh.
Oh, this is fun. I appreciate you.
Did she just say, oh, this is fun, after she hit the button on him? Girl, why? I don't dislike her. I think, you know what? She knows what she's looking for. She hasn't found it yet. But why'd you have to say this is fun after you hit the button?
You were fun though. We could be friends.
You were great, though. You were fun, but... Oh,
Nice
he's
to
so
meet you.
hurt. I hated that.
Sorry.
Didn't turn red
That's a
yet.
what?
No, I'm so sorry.
Wait, you still trying to hit it, though? Oh, no. Oh, look at his face. Oh, no. Look at he's looking at the camera. That's this face. She kept trying to hit it. She knew the rules. She was in the game for like 4 rounds. Oh, this poor guy. Now I need him to beat her at this game. I need him to hit the button faster. Now he knows she's not interested in him. He has no reason not to try and hit it first.
I'm so sorry.
Tell me about yourself.
Okay, I'm Gabrielle.
He's too nice.
Give each other a chance.
Yeah, let's give each other a chance.
No,
let's
screw her. Hit the button. Hit the button as soon as it turns red.
It's a friend.
Yeah! Yeah! Look at that face! He knows what he did. He's so pleased with himself. He was like, yeah, give each other a chance. Yeah, give me a chance. What's your name? Let me get to know you. Boom! Got you first. Got you distracted. Hit the button. Look how happy he is.
What's your name?
I'm Allison.
Allison. Hi, I'm Joel.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
How's it?
I'm blocking his face, I've just realized. Should I be moved down? Should I be... Don't mind me, just traveling. There. I like this. This is a vibe. These are cute. I love her outfit. I'm actually in love with it that I want to recreate a little blue button-up black skirt moment. But, like... They both got little blue shirts on. I feel it.
How's it going?
It's vibey.
Good. I'm a little nervous.
Yeah,
Are
me
you
too.
nervous? Yeah, like my hands were like freezing earlier. Just like
Yeah.
so
She's
like
so
ice
pretty.
cold because I was just nervous,
Yeah.
but
Oh.
Sorry.
okay.
Oh. Oh, man. Oh. He did great, though. You did a great service to everybody when you hit that button.
You've been rejected, Joel.
Oh, every face he makes just looks so sad.
You've been rejected.
And then he's got the button reminding him, you've been rejected. She did hesitate. She was very nice. She's just not feeling it, and we don't, you know what? We don't blame her. She did feel bad. She seems very, look at how he's just staring off into the distance, though. I feel bad for him.
Rejected, Joel. Why did you ask me?
It was a little bit like forced.
Oh, they're going back
How's your day going?
around to
I'm
the
doing
beginning.
pretty good. I got pressed so fast.
That's fair.
last time.
Now everybody gets a chance to meet the other people that they didn't because they were buttoned or not buttoned. Wait. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh, you've been here before? Like you've done it?
We went through the
Around?
whole thing already. Like
Oh
we were
wow, really?
He came back
around.
around.
Yeah.
Why do you think you got extra?
Now, if there was a time for the button to say that two people have similar vibes, I'm just saying they give. If you put them side by side and you told me they were siblings, I'd believe you.
Before.
Well, I don't think we found each other attractive.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
then
like a,
I said it, and she.
and she.
Ooh.
I thought you were about to do it, so
I thought you were about. I was like,
I
Give me an
won't do it
example.
quickly if you don't do it quickly.
Okay.
Having
We
fun.
make a truce.
sure.
Why are
They're not gonna
humans
race
so
for it.
scared of rejection?
Rejection
Oh.
sucks. Who would like it?
Oh, that was a deep question. Why are you both so scared of rejection? Leave us alone, Button.
Right, and I
Yeah.
think like most people are pretty egocentric, so like rejection is part of that.
I think we think
This
that it
is-
reflects something.
These are the questions that they should have been asking each other. This is like the real shit. You know what I mean? This is how you really get to know a person and if you'll be compatible. Button made a move.
About us as a person, where sometimes.
Not only did they both lie, because they did race for that button, they lied. Who did it first? What happened to the truce? All right. They both deserve to get booted for buttoning. If it's a tie, you're both out. We bring in 2 new people.
Now it's like a standoff.
I think it's a tie, so we're gonna reject both of you.
I didn't know that was real. That's why you should have kept your truce. If you guys didn't race for it and literally tie, you might have met somebody and now you're both out of here. Ooh.
Oh,
That makes sense. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, I bet they regret it now.
What's your name?
Cat?
Wait, she's new now? Wait, so we went back around, but we also have still some new people that didn't get put in yet. You know what? Maybe I was wrong about them pairing up occasionally girl and girl, unless they do have like a questionnaire ahead of time, and if they know there are people who are bi, then they maybe will mix things up, but if nobody in the group is, then maybe they won't, but come on. Throw me some bi representation in here. Let me see some ladies and some dudes go on dates with each other. I just wanted to see a little bit of that. I don't know.
Hi, I'm Jordan.
Nice to meet you.
I really am predicting everything, and I do that in every cut video, and I'm good at it.
How tall are you?
I kind of like their vibe.
I'm
She's tall, though.
5'11"
And unfortunately, guys can be a little bit sometimes insecure when the lady is taller than them.
and a half.
All right, I'm about the same.
Okay.
What do you do for fun?
Me and my sister go and get a lot of coffee, try different coffees around the city, try different
That's
beer.
cool. That's cool.
Depends on the time of day, I guess.
She is a
Do
queen.
you
I like her.
drink
I
too
like her
much?
nose ring.
My mother might say I drink too much, but I feel like others think I drink just
She's
enough.
funny.
What does booze taste like?
She's a catch.
Booze or boobs? Please clarify.
Both.
Both.
How old are you, Button? I'm suspicious of the button now.
Do you swing both ways? No. All right, so
He's
boobs
asking
taste-
the real questions. He's asking what all of us want to know. All right. I wonder what prompted him to think that, though. Like, what vibe was he getting that he was like, I gotta clarify. I gotta check in. Do you swing both ways?
It's like
I feel like it tastes like any other part of your body since it's all.
Oh, I
you
guess
know.
because she was gonna answer the question of what boobs taste like, and he was like, have you, you've tried them? What did you think?
I guess that's true.
What's your favorite part of a body to taste?
I keep going back and forth on how I feel about the questions that the button asks. Sometimes the button is making good conversation happen. Other times it's asking sus questions like, what does alcohol taste like? And you're like, it's possible for you to be old enough to drink and still not have had anything to drink. Totally fine and valid. But suspicious a little bit. How old are you? And then he asks stuff like this. What is wrong with you?
Boobs.
Boobs? He's going with boobs?
Yes.
I'm a lip gal, so I mean.
A lip.
That's
Yeah.
awkward.
Wait, how often do you see like the space needle?
How often do you eat lips? Wait, Space Needle. Oh, did she say she's from Seattle? Wait, where does Space Needle's at?
Like every day.
That's a weird question. Why'd you ask about the Space Needle? Why'd you do that?
Are you been rejected, Jordan?
He looks so hurt every time. It's happened to him twice now. And both times he was like, I was vibing. I thought we were having good conversation, but oh man.
Why did you reject him?
Didn't feel
He was too interested in the Space Needle and not me.
the spark.
He also asked me how I thought boobs tasted and if I swung both ways because I was, I don't know.
Hi.
Bring the furry back.
I'm Kat. Nice to meet you.
Kat, nice to meet you. Hello. How's your morning?
This is a bit of a vibe. They're both wearing he's wearing a bit of a brown button up. Actually, in the frame a second ago, I thought it was green and she's also wearing green, but they're kind of similar, like earth tones. Okay.
Morning.
I didn't know I was coming here, so I
She's not wearing green at all. I just am blind.
didn't know about that until like 8.
What does that mean?
I mean, I was a last minute switcheroo.
Oh, you were forced to be here?
I was a last minute pick. I didn't even want to be here. Actually, I have a boyfriend.
Or did you-
No, not against my will. It was
Oh, so you are
voluntary.
dating. You are single.
Yes, I am single. They did
When was
not
the
bring
last
a
time?
ticket.
I wouldn't be surprised because they did that once before where they did an entire show of one girl and like 20 guys that she was swiping through. And the guy that won then finally says, actually, I have a girlfriend. And then everyone in the back was like, why are you here? Why would you come here? And he was like, I didn't really, I didn't know. I didn't get what the rules were. And so he went through the entire dating show to win and then say he had a girlfriend. So I don't know how much vetting cut does to know if people are single or not before they throw them in a dating show, but if she had a boyfriend, I wouldn't have been shocked.
In person here.
What do you do for work?
I'm a software engineer.
Oh, wow.
What do you do?
She's a queen. I
do
love her.
construction or like carpentry.
I'm vibing. This
I
is kind of a
lay wood
vibe.
and
I hope
decks and
You build
fences.
stuff.
they're
That's
having a
I
vibe
do,
too. If
yeah.
they're not,
If
then
I build
oops, I was
something, it'd
wrong.
fall over, so.
Well,
Only you know how you feel the best.
I can teach you.
I didn't even hear what they were talking about, but that's a flirt. That was one flirt.
Oh.
Yes, if I build something, it'd fall over, so.
Well,
Kudos.
I can teach you.
She's gonna teach her to build.
Ryan's kind of cute.
You're very attractive.
Oh,
You're very. You're a software engineer.
I
That's
hate
way
the whole
smarter
amount
than
of time
me.
that it's
What
lit up
turns
red,
you
and you're
guys
like,
on?
What turns you on? Yes.
we were having a nice time. We were having a good date. He didn't ask what body parts we like to taste. He didn't ask what is wrong with you.
Depends on the situation. It's like, oh, he can fix something, like that's cool, or oh, he.
All right, though, but what she just said is what she just said is exactly his answer of what he does, which is fix things, is a turn on. Oh, okay.
Can lift that because I can't, like.
Okay.
Ryan fixes things.
Ryan does fix things.
How tall are you?
Oh, no. If he hits the button because she's too tall, I don't think I can handle it.
Question. No, I'm like almost 6 foot.
Okay, I'm 6'2", so I can definitely.
He's cleared her height. That should be fine. Girl, he might get insecure if you wear heels around him. Honestly, he doesn't seem like that type of guy. He should be secure enough in his, masculinity. He doesn't need to be taller than her at all times. Wear the heels if you want. But without shoes on, we don't have to worry about it.
Definitely reach higher than you.
Yeah.
Do you have any hidden talents?
Okay, wait, but though he said he can definitely reach taller. Let's not get carried away. It's 2 inches. Let's not get carried away. She can't reach the same things 2 inches away, but all right.
Bake things. Like
You
I'm
bake
really good
things?
at baking.
I read a lot. That's like my hobby. I read a lot of stuff that my pastor tells me to read.
Are you very religious?
I don't know what that question
Are
means
you religious?
anymore. I meet with my pastor like once a month just to talk to him. Like having another male role model in your life because I don't have a dad right now, or dad in general. But that's a lot to lay on the first date.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
They
Was
went
that a
there.
deal breaker for you?
It's not a deal breaker. I'm just very not religious. Sorry, Mom.
Is that a deal breaker for you, Ryan?
No, my mom's not religious either. What do you do for fun? What's your hobby?
Okay, I was scared. I was scared that was going to be a problem, but it wasn't. This is fine. And there's not a lot of time left in the video.
Me and my sisters like try out different breweries around town.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
There's one opening up today.
Oh, what is it?
Oh my God. Okay, sorry.
So, I might have plans this afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Ryan?
Maybe.
No, I'm going to go to the coffee shop, but not with Ryan.
Ryan, ask her out.
I'm definitely super nervous.
Do it, Ryan!
But yeah, would you want to go out again?
Sure, I'll go out with you again.
They're going to go to the coffee shop.
Congratulations.
Oh, sweet.
You've won the button.
Oh, it lights up
Now get
rainbow.
out
Do
of
I
here.
get to take the button home with me?
You take the button? Oh no, it's
Why would you want to take him home? I wouldn't want that thing anywhere near any other date I ever go on after the things he has asked today. No. They should have left him broken.
Absolutely not. Leave me alone.
All right, bitches, line up the game.
Yay! Happy ending! I don't think that these ever end without somebody ending up paired up. It makes me wonder, because it ended perfectly at 10 minutes, by the way. Where I just hit pause where the video stopped was 10 minutes. So they got Really lucky. What if the first two people vibe? Are they pairing up people that they know won't vibe strategically? It's a little suspicious that it always works out in a perfect amount of time, that nobody vibes until about 10 minutes in. It's called editing. I mean, I don't think that it would work. Maybe they're fudging around the matches, but then people came back in and referenced previous dates, so I don't think that's happening. I think they're just doing it in order. Something suspicious going on, perhaps, though, with the lineup and the arrangement. Nobody ever vibes in the first pair. I'm just saying. I think it is staged. I think that they ask everybody a set of questions ahead of time, and I think they know a little bit more than they let on about the people to know who will vibe, who won't vibe, what these people's types are. They're not going to actually give them their types, which feels a bit unfair. But you know what? I'm here for the tea. Not literally, this is coffee. They really threw in the wild card of a whole furry, though. Can we talk about that? They didn't bring him back. They brought him in for one matchup. Did they ask him to wear that? Because I feel like someone who is a furry wouldn't choose to go on the fur. I mean, maybe he's weeding out the people that wouldn't be into it. And honestly, that's kind of a move. If they're not into it, they're not into it. Might as well get it out of the way immediately. But would they really choose to wear that fursuit on a first date? Or did the people at Cut ask him to because he wrote in his thing that he's a furry, and they were like, would you be willing to wear your suit on the show? And they were like, I guess so. And if they're not into it, then they weren't meant for me anyway. Kind of a power move, honestly. Kind of a power move. She said she was a filler, I think that. Oh, was she literally a filler for the furry? I don't think she was a filler. Maybe she was a filler for. I don't know. But we're gonna watch the next one. And I saw a clip of this one on Twitter. And I think it's this clip that they open with right here. Let's get some secondhand embarrassment together.
I'm a very creative person, I guess. My life is never, oh my gosh, because I'm a creative person?
No, you're not cute, sorry.
Ouch, ouch.
That's not how you reject somebody. Oh no. He better get buttoned. Oh, he better get buttoned. You can think it. You don't say it. You don't say it to their face. It's okay if we're not attracted to each other. You don't say it to them like that. Oh no.
I'm not cute?
Welcome.
She's so cute too. Oh no.
Welcome to the button.
I'm here to fight now.
Dating show. When the button lights up red, either player may press it and swap out their date for a new person.
Get out of here.
If two people can last on a date for 10 minutes, they win an
they have to last 10 minutes.
second date.
But like they always do at some point towards the end, at roughly the 10-minute mark.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Mackenzie.
Carlos.
Okay.
Both of our hands are sweaty.
Mine's lotion.
Oh shit. Well, all right.
How old are you?
Funny
I'm
moment.
36.
I like it.
How old are you?
35.
She's all lotioned up and he's sweating. This is fine.
I don't believe you now.
You don't? Because I look younger.
You look older.
What is wrong with these men? You don't say those things. You can think it. You don't say it. Wait, I didn't even hear what they said before. Oh no. I can't watch it break her heart again.
Because I look younger.
Wait, yeah, what did he say before?
Mine's lotion.
Oh shit. Well, all right.
How old are you? You don't look like you're that much younger than her at all. Actually, he doesn't look like he's younger than her, period.
How old are you?
I'm 36. Yeah. How old are you?
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
35.
I don't believe you now.
You don't?
What are you talking about? How old do you think she looks? Because I think you're insane. I think you're oh no, I just had a thought. He doesn't know what a 35-year-old looks like. And he thinks that what she looks like is older. Who are you used to looking at if you think that she totally does look early 30s even, if not late 20s to me. That's suspicious of him if he doesn't know what a 35-year-old woman looks like and he thinks what she looks like is older. Who are you talking to?
Because I look younger.
You look older.
I look older than 35?
No! Literally no! Objectively, no.
So mean.
I don't mean to be rude.
Yes, you did. Because that you could have said anything else. Literally any other thing would have been better than you look older than 35. You know, no. What didn't need to be said is, I don't believe you when you're telling me you're 35. I don't mean to be rude. What did you mean when you said, I don't believe you? How does that come out in any way other than rude?
Ow.
Button him!
You really do have beautiful teeth.
No, I'm not having this now. You can't walk it back like that.
You have a really nice
Thank
smile.
you.
And you have a really
It's true, though. Her teeth are actually perfect.
sincere voice.
Voice?
Get his ass. Get him out of here. I didn't mean to be rude. You could have just simply not said anything. You don't think that you think she looks older than 35? You keep that up here. You keep it up there. You wait for the red light and you very politely say, I'm just sorry I wasn't into you. See you next time. That's how you not be rude.
You call me old! Rude!
He deserved it.
You never do that to a woman.
You don't do that, period. Let's stop saying we don't comment on. Let's just stop for everybody altogether, honestly.
Hey. Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Mackenzie.
Josh.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How old are you?
He looks like
I'm 32.
30.
Gentleman.
Yeah, what about yourself?
35.
35, okay, that's close to that.
Do you like older women?
I mean, you're similar to age. Yeah.
That's how you respond to those kinds of comments. You don't say, I don't believe you. I think you're a liar and I think that you're in your 40s. That's exactly what happened before. And how do you mean that nicely? I don't really see it.
I don't really view it as that. Did you go to Terrace?
Yes.
So did I.
Why did you click?
Because he knows me.
I know her.
They went to the same school. Well, why do you press the button on that? Just because you already know her and you already know you're not into her? All right, listen, that was respectfully done though.
Hi, how are you? That's dope hair.
Thank you.
That's solid.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Ooh, she got the underneath hair. It's a vibe, I'm just saying. It looks good on anyone who's ever done it in my experience.
I like your Terrace. I'm Josh.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
I actually like how hers, I think it's just the little bits and the little bit in bangs. Here's my game plan in 2 years, or in a year, when I've grown all of this out. I'm going back dark, I'm going long, I'm going curly, and I think I might put little blonde, not the whole underneath.
Sky.
Nice to meet you.
You got tats too.
I have a few. Yeah, sleeve, half
This
sleeve,
is a vibe.
chest piece.
Can we see more of your...
See, this is what's kind of sucks. We know they're not going to be a match. Look how much is left in the video. Unless, what if they match early and they just start a new cycle because it happened too early? I just feel like it's not authentic, though, is what's happening.
Tattoos?
Sure.
No, he's taking his shirt off. No!
Why did you reject him?
No, he's undressing. You hit the button. He didn't even have his hands free. Hold on. Turning the red light on when the man's hands are literally unable to press the button was a little bit unfair on his part. If he wasn't into her, he didn't have a chance. What if he just slammed his head down? Could you? His hands are occupied because he's trying to pull his shirt off and he sees the red light, so he just goes. Could you imagine?
I feel like he might be old for me. Just guessing.
Y'all need to stop doing that. Clearly everyone's been wrong about guessing people's ages, so maybe we stop doing that.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, I'm Sky.
Sky, I'm
Yeah.
Alvin.
Nice to meet you.
It does tell me they can't hear the answers of the other people's questions, so they're kept in like a little room where you can't hear it. That's good. She does seem younger, but if he said he was 32, I'd say she's probably early 20s. Maybe that is too big of a difference for her.
You.
How old are you?
I'm 25. How old are you?
That wasn't that big of a difference after all. But I don't know, maybe she should have asked.
I'm 23.
Is that too young for you? Is that a deal breaker?
2 years younger, no.
I don't think so.
Oh, something else was oh, okay.
Okay.
Why did you reject
I liked her though, she's
Not
cute.
my type. She is very cool though.
You know, fair enough. Fair enough. Yep.
I like her fit.
Thank you. My name is
Okay.
Shay?
What's your name?
This
I'm
queen
Alvin.
who was
Nice to
treated
meet
so
you.
Nice to meet
dirty.
you. I like her tattoos.
Thank you. Do you have any tattoos?
No.
No tattoos?
I want some though.
What do you want?
I don't know. That's why I haven't gotten one yet.
Oh, wow.
She
This
hesitated
is the tattoos?
to do it
The
nicely.
indecisiveness. I want.
Where? What? Okay.
I like somebody who knows what they want, you know?
I still support her because I know she was done so dirty or will be done so dirty soon. Indecisiveness where? He said he didn't have any yet, but he wants them. I want someone who knows what they want. He wants tattoos. He just said that. Okay.
Hello.
I don't think that half the time the answers they give are the real ones. I think they don't want to say I'm not attracted to you or I'm not into you, or you could just say they're not your type. I think they make things up sometimes.
I'm shy.
Or what she could have said is more confidence, because did he say it with did he have the most confidence in the world? Maybe not. Maybe he was a little bit shy, a little bit reserved, and she wants someone like really bold and confident in what they want. But I don't know. Say that instead, though. I don't really.
Shay, you said?
Yeah, nice to
pleasure.
meet you.
Yeah, it was real nice to meet you.
This mother. Hi. Hello. What can I do for you? Yeah. You just keep coming up here. What do you want? What can I do for you, my love? My little girl. Do you want to sit and hang out while we watch the button? Would you hit the button on me? She's not hitting the button. She's not rejecting me yet. She's just sitting nicely. Good girl. She's chilling. She has been, every time I come home from a long trip, there's a new behavior that emerges, like a new affectionate behavior. Lately, this one has been curling up in bed, in my arms, like in my neck, or like in my chest more. She does it so much, it's almost like a habit now for her, where I'll be sleeping and she'll come curl in, but then immediately leave, but she always has to do the motion of curling in and then goes back to her pink blanket to suck. But also what happened the last big trip is she starts walking up the desk and onto my lap. She missed me. She just doesn't want to admit that she misses me. She's not trying to leave right now either, so I think we just carry on. With her in my lap. She's laying very nicely. You put this foot here. Now let's put this back up. There you go. Okay, she's hanging out. She's staying. I love this. I love when my cat, let me just pull this. I love when my cat sits in my arms.
What do you do? What does your life look like?
I'm a manager
I have words. He hasn't even done it yet.
primary care, and then right after work, I like to get a run in, do some weights.
Do you have any other hobbies?
Hobbies? I can't really say I'm that interested.
Austin.
He just admitted he's not. They both went for the button and it is not read. It just started to talk, but he also just said, I'm not really interesting. And then he has the nerve to say she's not cute.
What was up with that?
The fact that you don't have any other hobbies. I'm a very creative...
You literally said, I'm not very interesting.
...person, I guess. My life is never... Oh my gosh. Because I'm a creative person?
No, you're not cute, sorry.
Ouch.
That's not how you say those things. You can say so many other things instead that mean roughly the same thing but aren't rude. Where do they find these men at? Why are they so rude? And then they're like, I'm not trying to be rude. What were you trying to be? Because nobody was getting what you were trying to be at all. I think it's you who are the problem here.
Ouch, ouch.
I'm not cute? Okay, I know I'm cute.
He has nothing else
Why
to
did
say
you
either.
reject her?
I don't like colorful hair. Hi.
Say that then. Don't say she's not cute. I hope somebody hyped her up after. I hope she had so many people in her life to hype her up after, because that's just so mean. That's a not nice person thing to do. I'm not saying you're a bad person, but a nice person wouldn't do that.
Hi. What's your name?
Uh-oh. Oh, no! Hit that button. You have to hit the button on him. You have to hit the button on him. You have to get his ass.
April.
You're too good for him.
Austin, okay, sorry. I thought you said awesome. And I was like, okay.
I love her. You have to get him out. You have to.
I'm digging that, yeah.
Austin can run a mile under 5 minutes.
So you like to run?
Oh, I love running.
What do you get?
Not gonna lie, that's actually really impressive. The shortest mile I ever could run was 9:30, and I'm pretty sure I cheated because we had to run laps, and I think I cut one short. Oops.
Go running with him?
I'm like a walker. I like to walk with my dog. And
I want her glasses, actually. I think that's a vibe, the kind of square, but the point is out more, a little bit cat. Where'd you get your glasses? I want to ask. I want to get them.
Run with my dog.
You're a dogger.
Austin, do you like dogs?
Ew. That doesn't mean anything, but I don't like it. What, dogger? Ew. Yes. He wasn't even. Yes! He wasn't even paying attention. He deserves it. Get his ass. Get him out of here. Never invite him back.
Weak. You caught me when I was looking up.
My dog is my
The button, honestly, bit of a bro on this one. Kind of screwed over the guy that was taking his shirt off and didn't give him the chance. He was a bro. He saw him look up and was like, quick, go red.
child.
Sorry, I am not a dog person.
It's okay.
I love cats.
Why did you reject him?
And if you're not a dog person, that's a deal breaker.
I'm Danny.
April, nice to meet you.
Okay, right away. Are you?
You didn't see or hear it, but I just tried to move her foot because it keeps falling, and I just tried to hold it up for her, and she bit me and went. Mmm. She's still here though. She's still laying here. You can go at any point. I'm not holding you. So if you're gonna be biting me, let's learn some manners. All right. You can stay as long as you want, but you gotta be nicer than that. Okay, my love? You can't growl like that. You can do soft bite, but come on, let's be better.
You're attracted to each other.
Do you find me attractive?
I do not. But you seem funny.
Yeah.
Danny says
Hey, funny can boost someone's attractiveness. Just
A
let
joke?
him. Yeah, tell her a
You gotta
joke.
do me a joke like this?
Science puns
Is he
are my
funny,
thing,
though?
so you got a good one for me.
A science pun? Do you have a science pun? Can you help me out with this?
Are you made out of 11 protons because you are sodium fine?
If I was prompted to give a science pun, I would not be loaded with such a good one like that. All right, I like her.
It's okay, come at me. I gave my share.
All right, I know you give her a share. I gotta do it too.
He's looking up quick. Turn red. Let her hit the button again. He's leaning back away from it too. Give her the chance. Let her keep going. She needs to keep playing. Yeah, good.
Damn,
I'm
that's
glad.
Sorry, Danny.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
Button's really kind of being a bro to the girls. He's kind of really on the girls' side. Lit up when the one guy's arms were occupied. Lit up when the other guy's eyes were up. Lit up when this guy was leaning really far away. All right, Button, we like him this time. He hasn't asked anything weird either.
Yeah, for real.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why did you reject him?
We asked him for a joke, but I still had to give first. And so it's definitely giving. I have to take the initiative.
And she said she wasn't attracted.
Hello, how are you?
Good, like the pants.
I love the hair.
Ooh, I like this. You look good together.
Oh, thank you. I think we look good
Are
together.
they
Thank you,
vibing?
thank
They're
you.
vibing.
Miles is a great cook.
What's your go?
Okay, yeah, they know things. They definitely know things. He just outed him as being a good cook. How much do you know? Did you ask them these questions, or how did you find this information?
I'm from Louisiana, so I definitely like making like a seafood pasta.
My seafood pasta dish is a linguine ai frutti di mare. That's my favorite to make.
Oh, man. So you trying to have a pasta cook-off?
She keeps biting me. She keeps biting me when I move. Like I just moved my hand to take my ring off, and she bit my arm. Why are you even here then? She's still here though. Okay, I wasn't paying attention because she was biting me. You're not a biter like this. She's in a weird mood today. I think she needs a lot of attention. So we're gonna finish these videos. We're gonna read some Am I the Assholes, and I'm gonna go.
I have a pasta cook-off?
Talk about your last relationship.
My last relationship ended terribly. I was out for work. I came back home. Turns out she cheated on me and also got pregnant with that guy's child.
Do you think there's anything that you could have recognized earlier on? Or
Definitely. I think it was because I noticed
red flags?
some red flags and stuff like that. Like personality just hit a whole 180. But I think I didn't want to like believe it, so I was trying to drown myself in work. You know, the 2020 was not my best year. So.
Oh.
It has nothing to do with any of that. Just FYI.
Girl, why? Hi. Hello. I hope you know you can leave if you want to. I'm really not holding you at all. You're laying on top of me. Oops, sorry. She just looked up at me. Do you want to go? Yeah, there you go. I'll let you go. I'll be playing with you soon. She stayed for a lot longer than I expected. Also, though, was unhappy about it half the time. I love you, though.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's totally fine. I appreciate you.
All right, I want to see her keep going,
it's
though.
Okay.
Why did you reject him?
How many times did he ask me about myself?
Good point, girl.
The button, honestly, he's on the girl's side. To be fair, they don't really have a lot of time, and I think she asked him a question, and he just kept, you know, he was telling his answer still. So there wasn't a lot of chance for him to, but you know what? Make time. You gotta make time.
Girl.
Hi.
I'm EJ.
April.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I really like your hair.
Thank you.
Oh, he
thank
seems
you, thank
nice.
you.
So what are you looking
I like
for?
him.
I'm looking for a relationship. Companionship
He's got a
is
cool
nice.
vibe.
Yeah, you know, at night you'd be like, I kind of miss the company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I have my dog too. You're not allergic to dogs, are you?
No, I love dogs.
Okay, that was a deal breaker. Someone wasn't into dogs.
I love dogs.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Dogs love me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What made you dye your hair orange?
I have a skin condition, psoriasis. I have a platform where I'm trying to like normalize the beauty standards of trying to make people comfortable in their skin. I'm trying to trend orange to be psoiasis awareness. So this is me trending it as much as possible.
And he
now
asked
it's become
her
kind of
a
my
question.
lips.
It is so cute.
It is.
I have a feeling that whoever is doing the voice of the button is not the same person every time, and this is not the same person as the last time at all. This button might be a girl. Definitely acting like one of the girls.
Yes, I agree.
Ask her if she likes daddies.
Okay.
What were the questions that they ask everybody before they come on this show? And why would any of them have the answer, I'm into daddies? What was the question that you asked? What does that mean? Unless it just made that up.
Have kids. Yeah, because I have 2 kids.
Is it a deal breaker that he has kids?
No, it's not a deal breaker.
That could be. And it would be fair if it was for some. I don't know how old she is. I don't know where she's at in her life. But not a deal breaker. That's good.
So I'm going to turn red one more time. And if you don't click it, we'll pay for a second date. You matched. Congrats.
I'm really sweaty.
Wow.
I'm nervous.
I like them together. They are a vibe.
Maybe I shouldn't have worn light gray.
You wearing long sleeves? You tripping.
Why do they got air conditioning in here? What? What? They are good. I like them together. That was a good one. That one ended happy. I'm glad that she found someone she liked. I'm glad it wasn't a deal breaker that he has 2 kids. This was good. This was a good one. Let's read some Am I the... Oh, wait. I just realized. Where are you? Why weren't you there? Hi. You want more? Did you come back for more lap time? I think she just wants attention. Yep, there she goes. Star. What was that? Did you just eat? Okay. She's sitting angrily, I think waiting for playtime. Okay. Hey, Sleepy. She looks so angry. Look at her. Star. We haven't played enough since I've come home. Plus, I came home and then left immediately to Ohio, of all places. Why is she mad? She just looks like that. she might be, but she also just looks like that. She wants to play. What do I have here that I could throw? You gotta bring things. You know the rules. You know how to play fetch. Oh. 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 You gotta get up. This is not gonna work, Star. Oh, it worked. All right, I'm just going to play with her for a few minutes. Give her a little attention. Let go. The playing stops if you don't let go. You have a little bit of my sunshine. Let me read some of the subs that have been happening. And now my feed is working. C. Darian, Sweet Cachet, Windstorm, Red Games, Gaming Star, Dragons Gaming, the Enderman System, Pen Fan, Livy, It's Moomin. Thank you guys all for subscribing. Any other ones that I missed? Unfortunately, the feed was broken. This is all she wanted. She just wanted to play a little bit. Let me get the Reddit up. And let's see if we can find a good Am I the Asshole few stories to read. Love Nature, thank you for the Prime. Thank you. How long have you had Star for? Her birthday passed. I'm going to do a little celebrate, I think, Wednesday, because that's my day off. Her birthday passed while I was gone. 33T, thank you for subscribing. She's a happy cat. Look at that. You got fuzz in your claws? Is that what you licking? She's very happy, except for the fact that she's really unhappy right now in this moment. She was a little grumpy, but I think she's happier now. All right, let me pull a couple that look like they might be really good. Am I the assholes? Oh, Star. Be decent. What are you doing? All right, we got... Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for her hotel room? We'll see. Am I the asshole for putting a lock on my deep freezer? What are you hiding in there? Is it a body? Yeah. Goodbye. We're gonna play soon, don't worry. Am I the asshole for eating something my coworker is deathly allergic to? Yeah, that probably. Gianna Margaret, thank you for subscribing. Am I the asshole for touching my belly? In what context? Why are you doing it? Where are you? Is it appropriate where you are? What is that one about? Am I the asshole for ordering off the menu? Am I the asshole for interfering with my friend's diet? We're going to read those. Wait, and this one, because this one has a lot of upvotes on it. Am I the asshole for laughing at my neighbor and calling them stupid before closing the door on them? Let's read that one first, because it's got a lot of votes on it. Am I the asshole for laughing at my neighbor and calling them stupid before closing the door on them? Oh, and I got the picture of the house that I want for Empires. I might actually keep it a secret because it's really good. I, 25 male, live in my family's cottage, which I was given ownership of. The cottage itself is a waterfront property facing a medium-sized lake. My family has been living here for generations since my great-grandfather originally bought it before passing it down, eventually leading to me. My neighbors are a different story, as many of the people I have known since childhood have moved out. The houses my neighbors once had have been torn down and replaced with designer-style homes. I got an itchy nose. With the construction of these homes came new neighbors and an HOA of which I am not a member. My problems started with my next-door neighbor, Sophie, female 50 to 60, overfishing. One day after doing some canoe fishing, I was approached by Sophie on my beach. I'm sorry, my nose is so itchy. She started asking if it was legal to fish on the lake, to which I said, as long as you pay the $25 per year license. After that, I said that I had to go as I had caught some fish and wanted to start processing them for dinner as it was getting late. After our conversation, I did not hear from her for over 2 weeks. My encounter with her this time was not in person, but through a letter. Uh-oh. In this letter, she wrote about how dangerous fishing is to the environment and why I should stop. In response, I chose to simply chuck it in my recycling bin and ignore her, as it wasn't worth my time. that true? Though? I mean, it's a lake. There's always more fish, right? Like, it's full of fish. We eat fish all the time. Fishing is fine. I think that's fine. Wait, what was the... I don't know. Is it fine? I think it's fine. My most recent encounter was 2 days ago while I had some friends over. It was in the afternoon when I had ran back into the house for some more beers along with one of my friends. While grabbing the drinks, we heard a knock at the door. When I answered the door, it was Sophie and she had another letter. Before hitting the letter, she said that she had tried to be diplomatic and now she has had enough and has a letter from the HOA. Admittedly, I was a bit tipsy at the time, and in response, I laughed and called her stupid for believing the HOA can do anything before closing the door on her. That's a jump. That's a jump. That's a jump to going to name calling, I think. But after sobering up, I feel conflicted. On one hand, I feel I was justified in my actions because my fishing is none of her business. On the other hand, I feel like I could have dealt with her in a more careful or in a more tactful way. Yeah, it was definitely rude. It was definitely really rude. But if there's a license that you have, it means it is completely allowed. Like, they're aware you are fishing. There is no issue with you fishing because you have a license to fish, because a license to fish exists, which means it's allowed. You were definitely rude, though. Stupid is a bit of a jump. Can the HOA do anything about it? No, probably not, because there's a license that exists to fish in this lake for the very purpose of people being allowed to fish, I think. Let's read the comments. It's kind of ironic as an individual fishing for their own food in a canoe is about as sustainable as it can get. Isn't it his lake too? It's all of their lake, and he is allowed to fish. There is nothing wrong with him fishing. A license exists, and he has it. But he should not have called her stupid. Although, to ask someone not to fish when they have a license to fish, I don't think you can do that. She doesn't really have a place to stand. I don't know what was her next letter going to say either. From the HOA. Yeah, I don't think they can do anything if he has the license, which means he hasn't done anything wrong. Don't need to be rude, though. But also, yeah, what is her issue with the fishing? Why is this such a problem? I don't think there is a problem if he's catching one or two to eat occasionally. I don't know. What do I know? This is kind of blowing my mind. Oh, sorry, Sophie. Let me just jump in my car, drive to the store, buy some fish that was shipped from somewhere else. Is that better? Yeah, I doubt he's doing it every night, too. Unless maybe he is, because why should you go drive to a store to get fish that was probably obtained in a not so good way? Does he have a license? Yeah, exactly. He has the license. So, not the asshole. She's bordering on harassment. She only did come around twice, but also she needs to relax. Go to the HOA, and then when the HOA say, no, there's nothing you can do, then she probably would just go away, I think. You don't have to call her stupid. I think after the HOA tells her, like, yeah, there's nothing that we can do because he has a license, I think she just would stop. I think, I would hope, because what else can you do? I would hope. He said he's not part of the HOA. Yeah, he's not even in the HOA. He's not a member, so, not only that, I'm sure she's lying as the HOA knows you're not a member, which would mean that they can't do anything to you. Also, I don't think they could anyway because he has a license. Not only that, an HOA can't control how often and where you fish. This woman is the reason a vast majority of Americans refuse to live in an area with an HOA. Karen alert. Karen, is it a Karen alert? I think it might be a Karen alert. Yeah. Not the asshole. This reminds me of a situation experienced by my friend who lived and worked on a farm that has been in his family multi-generations. Over time, surrounding land got developed into luxury subdivisions, and the new neighbors who paid top dollar for pastoral homes fussed and complained about the sounds and smells of the animals on his farm. That is what happens when you move into an area like that and they try to make it luxury, but you can't force the people who have already been there, who are not living in luxury homes, or just simply living in their cottage, fishing out of their lake. Maybe check yourself a little bit. Maybe check your attitude a little bit, and your HOA cannot save you. They can't do anything here, ma'am. Am I the asshole for eating something my coworker is deathly allergic to? I want to say yes up top, because if you're working in a space with somebody that has a deathly allergy to something, I think you just kind of accept that that's off limits now for you in this space. Where did you eat it? Was it at home? How bad is the allergy? If you eat it at home and then go to work, is that a risk to them? There's a woman in my office who is anaphylactic to eggs. Oh, I never heard of eggs. I mean, you could be allergic to anything. I just never heard of the eggs one. Star, what are you doing? I can see you being weird. We've been asked at work to refrain from bringing eggs, egg cartons, egg products, etc. into the office as it can trigger a reaction. That's a lot of products, but we're trying not to kill somebody, right? So maybe we just leave the eggs at home. You can eat your eggs in the morning and then come to work. Maybe we leave them at home, though. Never mind. We've also been asked to refrain from eating eggs on the days we're at the office with her. This means on lunch break. Oh, so you can eat them in the morning and then come to work. This means on lunch break if we happen to go out of office for lunch, but also prior to coming into the office as well. So you cannot have them for breakfast. Okay, yeah. Also, though, who's eating eggs? You should not be bringing eggs into your workplace. They're always smelly. So maybe eggs stay at home. Eggs stay at home. Maybe we don't bring hard-boiled eggs into work in general because, you know, they stink. I'm more than happy to comply with refraining from consuming eggs at work and in work hours, as I know how terrible such a trigger would be for her. She would die. You could just say that. You would kill her, actually, literally. However, I eat eggs as part of my breakfast nearly every morning. So after I eat breakfast, I take a shower, brush my teeth, and then get ready for work. I don't know. Another coworker of mine, not the one with the allergy, found out about it and called me an asshole and said I'm putting our coworker in danger. I explained everything I do to mitigate the risks, but she wouldn't hear any of it. Very strict rules if there's just one person that has an allergy. I would agree if it wasn't a deathly allergy. If it was a mild one, I'd say, yeah, you take precautions as the person with the allergy. But if you're literally going to die, they need to work. They need to have a job. Maybe we need to ask the coworkers to make a little small sacrifice of just don't eat eggs, which is don't bring egg salad. Don't bring hard-boiled eggs. Don't stink up the office in the first place. Because I also don't think with an allergy that severe, brushing your teeth and showering matters. Maybe it does. I don't know. They didn't eat the eggs at work, though. They can't eat before either. They can't eat eggs before work either. It can help, but she's deathly allergic. I don't know. Let me use my friend Ethan as a reference. He is so severely allergic to peanuts, like 1/100th of a 100th of one is an issue. I will never go to his house having consumed peanut that day. I'm not going to risk it. And in a workplace, somebody that has a severe deathly allergy, you can't ask them, what do you ask of them? Don't die. Stop having your allergy that would kill you. Work at home. It's a bit hard. That's a tough one. I just wouldn't eat the eggs. I just wouldn't eat eggs in the morning. That sucks, though. I eat eggs every morning, too. I don't really know. Would you not just smell toothpaste after? It's not about the smell. The smell is not the problem. I'm just saying, don't bring hard-boiled eggs into work if they're going to stink your whole work fridge up. But, what do the comments say? Because I don't really blame the person with the allergy. What are we asking them to do? Never go outside and exist around people because they might have had eggs? I mean, it is a risk they have to take every time they are around people. But in the workspace, you're asking your coworkers, like, hey, by the way, I would die if you came in here having eaten eggs today. Can we not have eggs? I don't know. That's a big allergy to have. That's a big... Eggs are in everything. If I want to have a job, I have to stop eating eggs. And if they want to have a job, they have to ask other people to not have eggs, or they have to work from home. Can they work from home? You know what? We learned a lot of these places that are offices that you have to come into work, the work can be done at home just as effectively. In fact, even better. Can we let them work at home? Do they want that? Can we send them home, but they get to keep their job and we just become more accepting of people who work at home and the same quality of work gets done? Why do you need them in the office? We learned that through the pandemic. Turns out you don't. Maybe we send them home, stop asking everyone to not eat eggs, and just pay them and let them work from home. Maybe that's the answer. Send everyone home. Let them all work at home, maybe. Erin, thank you for the $5. Axolotl, thank you for subscribing. Beccaroni, thank you for the sub. Hi. You just wandering? All right. Not the asshole. It's reasonable to not have eggs at work, but absolutely absurd to expect people to change their diets at home. That's like, and that's you work 5 days a week. It's a rough one because also the office should be accommodating the person with the allergy by paying them, keeping their job, but letting them do it from home, I think maybe is the answer. Make the company accommodate the person with the allergy without making all of the employees sacrifice themselves, because I think the better solution is to let them work from home, but companies don't want to do that for some reason, even though the work gets done, same amount of productivity, if not better quality of work. We learned this. We know that this is true. Let's blame the company. Let's blame the company. It's the business's fault. Reasonable accommodations for others are all that anyone can ask, and telling you not to eat eggs in your own home on work days is too far. It's an HR problem. Yeah, because I don't blame either of the people. The person with the allergy also, like, they have to work. And if their job is like, we have to come into work, and that means they have to ask everyone around them to not eat eggs. I don't blame them because the company won't let them work from home. Let them work from home. Accommodate some people that have severe allergy disability that can do the work that you're asking them to do, but from their house. Let's maybe have a little bit more of that, huh? Maybe that. I don't want to be insensitive to the coworker, but I'm really wondering how she's still alive if being around people who have eaten eggs hours previously in another building can trigger her allergies. Yeah, I wonder. Could be though. Could be. Like you said, how is she able to exist in public if walking by an outdoor brunch spot is dangerous? I'm not blaming the allergy person. I'm blaming their job. Not the asshole in the office is being absurd. She has to come into contact with an allergen to come into... Wait, what? I don't know what that said. That somebody wrote that wrong, so I'm just not going to read it. You miswrote. Not the asshole. You don't eat eggs at work. You eat them at home and then brush your teeth. It sucks someone has this kind of an allergy, but damn, how is an office full of people supposed to limit what they eat for breakfast in their own home because of one person? And how does the coworker handle going outside, public transport, getting groceries? I don't even know if it is that bad or the office took it too far, but also the office should just let her go work at home. Yeah, that's my stance. You're not an asshole for just wanting to eat eggs for breakfast because that's what I eat every morning for breakfast. It's not the same situation as the one guy that refused to stop making bacon every morning with his breakfast while his pregnant wife was like, please stop making bacon while I'm pregnant because it makes me sick. And so he would make it with the windows open instead and ask her to leave the house while he eats it. See, it's not like that. Did she say she wanted to work at home? At that point, if she says, no, I refuse to work at home, then I would blame the worker who has the allergy. You can't have all of the things go your way. Take working at home. You gotta take working at home. If you don't want to, maybe this isn't a job for you if all of your fellow employees don't want to make this sacrifice. How many are there too? How big is this office? I think if you refuse to work at home, you become the problem. I think you should work at home maybe, but your office should allow it and accommodate you for that, for having this severe allergy. If you say no, now maybe you're the asshole, the person with the allergy. Am I the asshole for touching my belly? Obviously, there's more to this. There could be reasons the person with the allergy can't work at home, though. I don't know what that would possibly be. But then, I don't know. I want to make accommodations for people that have these kinds of things, but how far? Give her own office where she doesn't interact with anyone ever the whole time? She eats lunch in there and just never speaks to another human being? How far do we take it? And what, I don't know the situation, but I would hope that working at home could be available to her. Bean. I'd love if that was available to her from her job, and I would love if that worked for her. That ideal if that worked. I don't know the situation, but I don't know. Bro, that was a rough one because you can't ask every person around you at all times in every space you ever end up in to not eat eggs that morning in their own home. It's a bit, both ends are a bit too far. There's not a happy answer if she can't do her job from home. Maybe she needs to work somewhere where she can work from home. I would love to know how she feels about it. I don't know. Man, am I the asshole for touching my belly? I am genuinely confused if I'm the asshole or not. I appreciate your feedback. Background. I'm currently in my... Hi. Baby, I'm almost done. And then you get all my attention in the whole world. You get all the attention in the whole world and I love you. All the attention in the whole world and I love you so much. I'm going to get the laser out. You want laser time? We get laser time. We're going to have laser time. Oh my God. Hold on, no. Wait, nope. I saw you delete it, but I want to... Hold on, though. I want to... without shaming you too hard, but I might a little bit because it's funny. The person who asked the asexual question, without addressing specifically what you asked, because not only really invasive and personal and just not something you should ask someone that you do not know, but you think someone who's asexual wouldn't date or even touch the person they're dating. That's where you're wrong. All of it was wrong. I'm going to be honest. The whole thing was wrong. But the assumption that asexual people in dating wouldn't touch or do like, you know, you're wrong. You're wrong. I just want to say that all of that's wrong. You don't know what asexual means. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to level with you. You just don't have the correct idea of what it means. Go watch this video and then never ask a stranger that question again. It sat in the chat a little too long where I got to read the whole thing. So I needed to address just the fact that asexuals definitely can touch their partners. They can do whatever they want with their partners. Obviously, a person who's asexual needs to have a partner where they're only doing what is comfortable for them. That could mean a lot of things for each person. Some asexuals are comfortable doing it all with their partner. Some are not. That means they need to have a partner that's okay with that, obviously. Don't get in a relationship where you're not comfortable doing something and they want to do that thing. That just maybe isn't going to work out. But asexuals can do whatever they want in a relationship. They can touch whoever they want in their partner, as long as the partner's okay with it too. But that was the main part that I wanted to address, is that I don't think you know what asexual means at all. I think you think you do, but you got it wrong, my dude. All respect. Also, just never ask personal questions to someone you don't know like that about their personal, private dating life. It's just a bit invasive in the first place, and then also wrong. But all of us saw it because it sat there just like a little too long, so I had to read it out loud. I didn't read it, actually. I wasn't going to read. I had to address it, though. It did make me laugh, though. Who thinks asexuals don't touch their partners? There's non-sexual touching. Also, just to be so explicitly clear, asexuals can do whatever sexual touching they want as long as it's all consensual within the relationship. Some of them gonna touch sexually as well. So just let them do what they want. Don't ask what they like when you're not their partner. You don't need to know that part. You don't need to know that part about anybody's relationships that you don't know. Let people touch who they want, but don't ask the details. All right, watch the video, though. It's very informational. Background. I am currently in my 3rd trimester of pregnancy and am due this fall. My sister and her husband have 2 girls and decided they were done having children a few years ago, so she got an IUD, and he got a vasectomy. Last year, they had a reversal and a removal because they decided they wanted more kids. What is asexual? Go watch that video. Go watch it. It's very, very good information. Very good. Everyone learned a thing maybe today. Always love to teach. Always love a moment for teaching. Now on to the issue at hand. I found out I was pregnant quite a while ago, and since the day my sister found out about my pregnancy, she has refused to talk to me or be where I am. This was until Mother's Day. She showed up and ignored me. Since then, my mother has told me not to bring up my baby, my pregnancy, or anything related. Oof. My mom thinks that me ignoring my pregnancy is for the best when I'm around everyone, to not hurt her feelings. A couple days ago, we were all at my parents' house. Why, though? They didn't say why. Ma'am? Why are you freaking out? A couple days ago, we were all at my parents' house, and my got a really strong kick to the ribs. I got a really strong kick to the ribs, and I reached down and rubbed my belly to ease the cramp. Oh. I can only assume something with the sister and pregnancy is traumatic, so it's a sensitive thing for her, and they haven't clarified that and don't want to, and that's fine. But while doing so, my sister made a face and continued her conversation with her husband. My mother, on the other hand, started to scold me for rubbing my pregnancy in my sister's face. That's not what happened, though. That's not what happened. Since this happened, I have been shushed and ignored by my mom when it is... Oh, there's a bird outside. Anything pregnancy related. I'm tired of my baby being avoided like the plague. No one even cared to ask what we plan on naming her. Do they even know it's a girl? Everyone already, not the asshole, not the asshole. No one even cared to ask what we plan on naming her. I'm to the point of tears while writing this with frustration and confusion. Okay, here's the thing. We all have things that maybe will trigger us. From a traumatic event, from something that we are very sensitive to now, and it may hurt us to be in certain situations when things happen. However, that's ours. That's not everybody else's now. Can we be kind and accommodating occasionally to the people that have these problems? Definitely. But you can't expect everything around you to accommodate that problem that is yours to deal with. I have things that will bother me and be triggering to me. Am I going to ask every person around me in every situation always to accommodate me? No. I have it covered. I can handle it. I am the one who has the problem. I will do what I need to. Also, she didn't rub it in her face. She just rubbed her belly because she had a cramp from a kick she got. And it's kind of sad that she can't be excited with her family about her pregnancy. Oh, you're not the asshole. You're not the asshole. Throw the family out. Obviously something happened, but the sister needs to now manage this better because this isn't a good way of doing it. We all have things that happen in our lives, but we don't get to use that as an excuse to be shitty to the people around us. That it becomes your responsibility eventually to manage those things better. Is it fair? Probably not. Whatever happened, probably not fair. Hey. What? Somebody needs running. Run. Go. You want run-in time? All right, let's read one more Am I the Asshole, and then I think I gotta have kitty time. That was a big meow. We're gonna have run-in time. Here. Get it. Can I throw? I don't have anything to throw. All right, one more Am I the Asshole, and I'm gonna go run around the apartment. Let's see, which one of these is more likely to be good? Here, this one, because it's in quotes, and I love when they put what they did wrong in quotes, because it really can go either way. Am I the asshole for interfering with my friend's diet? Let's see. Let's see. Yesterday, me and a few of my girlfriends were all mid-30s who I only see 1 to 2 times a year due to kids' distance. We're finally together again and having brunch. One of the girls, Jenna, has gained... Oh. Okay, well... Let's read the whole thing through. One of the girls, Jenna, has gained a lot of weight in the past few years due to stress and COVID. Okay. She's absolutely gorgeous, and also none of us ever mentioned her weight to her or to each other at all. Good. A thing that is very normal in humanity. Bodies fluctuating all over the place. Things happen. It does not matter. It's okay. She herself started a conversation with us about how she's trying to lose weight, and that she's currently on a diet of only 800 calories a day. That's little. That's low. While still running and working out. That's very little, but is this doctor approved? That would be my concern. Is it my business? Honestly, no. That is very low, I will say. But you should be with a doctor on it. I think that you should be with a doctor on it. If you're not, I'd ask your doctor before doing something that extreme. That's very low for anybody. A regular, like, average size person who's average height and average weight for their age, that's too low. But I don't know. What do you do in that situation? I'd say, have you consulted your doctor? Because it should always be between you and your doctor, but I have a feeling a doctor's not involved in this. The rest of us said that's very little for an active woman, and she's active. Yeah, I think you need more just in the fact for being active. for a woman in her 30s, but she said no because she knows what she's doing and she wants to lose weight fast. We can want to lose weight, but we got to do it in a healthy way, not in a fast way that is going to maybe do more damage in the end, and it's just not helpful because it isn't healthy. There are many healthy avenues we can do that in. Hi. Oh, you're so ready for play. I told her that I have a family member who did such hardcore diet a few times and it resulted in osteoporosis and an ED because she didn't consume enough nutrients. You gotta do it in a healthy way with your doctor's approval. You gotta do it in a healthy way with your doctor's approval. And that therefore it might be a good idea to talk to a nutritionist or a doctor just to make sure she stays healthy while losing weight. That's it. I was gonna say, as long as they don't get too invasive in other people's diets and business and their weight, because people do get invasive where it is just completely not their place. It is between you and a doctor. But is there a doctor? I think you need to get one. She got super angry at me and said that it's none of my business and that because I'm naturally skinny, I have no idea what life as a fat person is like, and that's true. And I shouldn't offer any opinions. The opinion was simply to consult a doctor because she's concerned for you. And they're friends. It's not a stranger. When a stranger is concerned for you and telling you what to do with your life, yeah, that is where you shouldn't be offering your opinions. Who are you? But it's a friend who cares for you. Again, I never mentioned her weight at all. And okay, this wasn't a fun one to read, honestly. It's just no, you're not the asshole. And it's obviously something that she's very sensitive and struggling with. And hi, Bilzo! We were reading Am I the Assholes and watching awkward dating shows. Let's read one more Am I the Asshole that maybe is a good one. Let's read a good juicy one. How are you, Bilzo? I like reading messy Am I the Assholes? Controversial. Let's pick a juicy one out of the controversial tab. And then I gotta go play with my cat because she's screaming a lot today. She's having needy time today. Oh no. Controversial. All right. Oh no, wait, but I don't know if I want to do that. Am I the asshole for... No, that doesn't... Am I the asshole for telling my brother I won't stop walking around the house in my bra? I don't honestly know if I want to... Some of the controversial ones, I think I don't want to touch. Some of them I think I just don't want to touch, maybe. Okay, here's one. Here's one that seems like it could be juicy and good, and let's see if it's controversial. We have maybe the correct opinion about it or the wrong opinion about it. Objectively, usually I'm correct. Am I the asshole for scrolling back through 2 years of tweets and getting mad? You did that to yourself. I'm just going to up top. Why'd you do that? Why'd you go back 2 years? You're looking for trouble, man. What did you expect to find that far back? Storm, thank you for the $3. I'm glad you've loved traveling. I wanted to ask how your D&D campaign has been going. Unfortunately, it's one that cannot carry on very frequently because Wilbur has to be here. Because he was doing it with me, Joey, and Megan here, and we're only doing it in person. So we haven't gotten to play again. But when I'm there, he's also doing a campaign with other people in England. And when I'm there, I get to play Socks as a guest. I haven't gotten to do that yet, though. All right. Am I the asshole for scrolling back through 2 years of tweets and getting mad? You asked for it. What did you expect to happen? Twitter's a shit show, and you went back 2 years. I met my boyfriend in April 2020. We officially started dating in June, July 2020. I recently got Twitter as he was getting loads of notifications for it on his phone. He's very secretive with his phone. Ooh, red flag. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, maybe I am on your side. Maybe you did need to dig. I looked at his Twitter and noticed he's been liking and tweeting a certain girl. I think they know each other from a streaming community they were both in. More recently, telling her to DM him if she wanted advice on the problems she was having. You can have friends and you can text them and be close with them that are a guy and a girl. It's fine. Completely. On one hand, I'm really curious what the problems she's having is. Just out of sheer curiosity. I'm nosy. But if he's being secretive about it, that's where there's a problem. If he's not just being open and honest with you about it. Because if he was open and honest, was like, this is a very close woman friend of mine who's having problems. I'm going to text her. She's having some problems, but you can watch me texting her. I have no secretiveness about it because I have nothing to hide, you know? That'd be a different story, but what you hiding? She had to dig 2 years. What are you hiding in there? I decided I wanted to dive deeper. Wish I didn't now. No, you had to. You did what you had to do. I found a video from November 2020. That's okay. This was while they were dating. So she dug far enough back while they've been dating now for 2 years. She went back to the beginning of their relationship. So they are together in this. I found a video from November 2020 of her. Oh. I'm holding no judgment for her. I don't know what she does online. I don't know who you are. A video of her seductively deep-throating a chocolate bar. He had commented saying, now this is OnlyFans content I can get behind. Is what he replied while he was dating her at this point. His current girlfriend. You do whatever you want on your Twitter. Ma'am. If you have an OnlyFans, do whatever you want there too. Get that bag. I respect it. I don't have the confidence for it is my only problem. He shouldn't have commented that while in a relationship, though. Let's be honest. That was maybe a bit inappropriate for somebody who has a girlfriend. I was obviously very upset and hurt as we were together at this point. I confronted him and he thinks I'm a dick. He thinks I'm looking for something to have a go at him about. Just a side note, she now actually has an OnlyFans, and last year I caught him on it. In general, not hers, just that I know of. What's he doing on OnlyFans at all? I guess there's content on there that's not, adult necessarily or related, but he's being secretive on his phone. That's where I'm not trusting anything he says. You're not the asshole. You're not the asshole. You're definitely not the asshole. Throw him out. Throw the whole guy out. Throw him out. Throw him in the trash. Not the asshole. If he wants to act like he's single, let him be single. Oh, that's the vibe. What are you doing on Twitter, tweeting at girls who are deep throating chocolate bars, saying this is the OnlyFans content I can get behind, and then she made an OnlyFans and then you downloaded it? What are you doing on the internet while you're in a relationship like this, my dude? Yeah, I don't know. Throw him out. We can't trust that. If you can't trust him, you got nothing. The question is, what was the candy bar? I'm not asking that question. Info. Yeah, I do think there's more info I want, simply for nosy reasons, but somebody commented info. Is she a friend that he's met and hung out with in person? Is she just a random hot girl he only follows online and only knows online and have never actually met? Are they very close friends? Are they childhood friends? And this is just kind of the relationship they had while he was single, and maybe they don't know how to have an appropriate relationship while he's in with a girlfriend. And also, if you already just don't have trust and he's sneaky with his phone, what's up with that? Throw him out. Throw him out. All right, I want to read one more controversial one and then we're going to go. Because Star-Lord has gone somewhere, but I'm going to still play with her as soon as we're done here. Oh, no. Wait. Okay. All right, I want to read the one that Reddit said they are the asshole. I've disagreed with Reddit on who's the asshole often. So let's see. Also, Lady Viking, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, all right, all right. Saxon, thank you for the prime. Am I the asshole for not wanting my husband to be a part of his sister's wedding party? Yeah. Reddit said, yeah, let's see. I, 23 female, and my husband, 27 male, have been married for only a month, but have been dating for 3 years. I am Hispanic and he is white. His family is all very conservative and I'm not, especially his sister. When his sister found out we were talking marriage, she told his entire family I was looking to get a green card. Ew. Did she even say all she said is she's Hispanic. She didn't even say that she's not. Where was oh, okay. We have not had the best relationship due to that. And her now fiance, whoever typed this, honestly, maybe English, not the first language actually, because it is written, spelled so completely wrong. And I don't know what this was supposed to say. And I can't even figure out what it was supposed to say with context clues. We have not had the best relationship due to that, and her now fiance threatening me one time, treating me, I think it was threatening me one time. My husband is very calm and non-confrontational. I am the opposite. Now here's the difference. Calm, good, fine, perfectly acceptable. Non-confrontational, in general, innocent. And when it comes to you're refusing to communicate about things because you don't want confrontation, weak, cowardly. What are you doing? Grow up. Bit harsh, maybe, but I'm the opposite. I'm not afraid to speak my mind. Shortly after she was saying this to the family, we decided to keep our engagement a secret until 4 months before the wedding. About a month after she was saying all this, her and her boyfriend rushed to get engaged. They asked my husband to be in the wedding party, and he said yes. This made me upset considering they are not close. He doesn't like the guy his sister is dating, and they have both been awful to me since the beginning. We found out, okay, this is not where I expected it to go, but Reddit still said that they are the asshole, and I'm curious. Okay, all right. He doesn't like the guy his sister is dating, and they have both been awful to me since the beginning. We found out they want him to walk down the aisle with someone I don't like either, regardless of me telling my husband how I felt about that. He did nothing about it and goes back on his word about sticking up for me on any of these situations. This is a bit complex because I think he is definitely allowed to participate in his sister's wedding, regardless of if they're close or not. Walk down the aisle with a whole different person that you don't like. I don't know why, what the situation is there. And he definitely can still do those things and stick up for you. He can do both. Is he not sticking up for you also outside of doing this because he's not confrontational? Then he's got to work on it. Because if he's not willing to stick up for you in any situation because he doesn't want conflict, that's a him problem. If it's just you're looking at it as him being part of the wedding party as not sticking up for you, I think he's allowed to do the wedding party and still be on your side, but I don't know. They do sound awful, so why does he want to be in it? Is it like a family obligation thing? He needs to stick up for you in other areas, maybe, and that he's not doing it. I'm not sure. Now he's mad at me for calling him out on not sticking up to his word and making me feel like he's not on my team. Am I the asshole? Should he be mad? Edit. To answer any questions, no, he is not racist. He's the sweetest man I've met and has many good qualities, which is why I married him. His sister and her fiance are 2/4 people in the whole family who have made comments about me not being white and from another culture. Yeah, throw them out though. That's where he needs to stick up for her. Not being in the wedding party, I don't know if that's the moment to do it, but also, why wasn't he already doing it before? Because he doesn't want conflict? That's a problem in my mind, in my opinion. The rest of the family is conservative, but has never made any comments about that, and they are sweet to me and have been supportive of the relationship. Also, being conservative is not an excuse to be racist. Let's be clear. Being conservative doesn't equal white people only. Don't know I wouldn't call that the conservatism that's making them make comments about her not being white. I think that's a different thing that's going on. I'm just gonna say a racism thing, perhaps, but I don't know. I'm just saying. There is more good people than bad in his family, but obviously in this case, I feel some type of way towards those two. Yeah, they did something. Whoever he's walking down the aisle with also said something nasty, probably. My husband has never made or agreed with any of the racism, but is definitely the type that is surprised by the bluntness of their racism and behavior towards me, where I am immediately defensive. And is he not defending you when those things happen? That's where there's not enough information. Him going and being in the wedding as a standalone action doesn't say I'm not on my wife's team, I'm not sticking up for her. But in all of the times where they were bluntly racist to her face, where was he then? What was he doing? Did he not stand up for you then? That's where it needed to happen. And he hasn't been doing it. And now he's also participating in the wedding party and still isn't saying anything. I don't know. Reddit said they're the asshole, but I don't know. I think there's more to this. Star-Lord is in space. No, she's in the litter box. I want more information. He needs to start sticking up for her more. He needed to do that already, I think, and stop using his calm and non-confrontational personality as an excuse to not stick up for his wife, where they're being bluntly racist to her face, it sounds like. I don't know. sounds like a lot of things needed to happen before. And this is like the last straw, is him being part of the wedding party of people who have been awful and racist to her. But he needed to be doing those things already before. Reddit said, you married into a racist family and are now surprised at your husband supporting his sister's marriage? I'm sorry, but you are the asshole here. I don't think I agree all the way. You did know they were like this, but then also expect your husband to not put up with it while it's to your face still. I think that's acceptable. To marry him and still expect him to stick up for you against the racist comments of his family and still love him despite his family being shit. A person does not equal their family. I don't think that's fair. Yeah. To say they're the asshole because they married into it. I don't know. Maybe you should still expect people to stop being racist at some point. Maybe not be it in the first place would be ideal, but you've set yourself up for a lifetime of abuse and disrespect from these people and did it fully knowing your husband is non-confrontational. I would have hoped you'd see more of him sticking up for you before you married him. You were dating for 3 years, I think it said, and he didn't do it in all of that time. That's behavior you have to see change before you commit to a person if it would be a problem and you wouldn't want to stay with them if they never fix it. He needed to be doing that already. He's the asshole. The husband needs to stick up for you. But also, maybe you should have seen that behavior before marrying him if it's something you would be willing to divorce him over. You were dating for 3 years and you didn't resolve it before you got married. That's the only place where I'm like, that's something maybe that needed to be worked on way long ago. And he needed to change his behavior, but you married him without him having done that still. I don't think you deserve it. I don't think you deserve to be treated this way by racists still, but definitely a behavior that needed to be worked on from your husband at any point in the 3 years you were dating, if it was happening that whole time. Because it does suck now that you're in this position and he never proved that he would stick up for you even though he said he would. What is he doing? He should have been doing it already. You should have fixed that a while ago. Yeah, I don't really... This sounds like it's just going to be Reddit saying, you're with racists, you should have seen this coming, you're the asshole. Yeah, like you were asking for this. No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. And then one of the comments said, she's the asshole for being the target of racism? What? And then the person who made the original comment saying they're the asshole replied saying, no, she's the asshole for knowing her husband's family is racist, knowing he's a non-confrontational person and deciding to marry him anyway. I agree that maybe this is behavior that should have been looked into and dealt with before marriage. But I don't blame her at all. Still not the asshole, definitely. And he needs to work on it or a divorce is imminent. They will stop being married pretty soon, it sounds like. Yeah, all right. Listen. Not the asshole. Yeah, why are they victim blaming? Well, because we're on Reddit. Those are all the Am I the Assholes I'm going to read today. Thank you guys all for hanging out today. I'm going to go read any hugs that we got and wrap up. It is now lunchtime for me and cat playing time as well. She definitely shouldn't go to the wedding. She definitely shouldn't. If her husband goes, they have a lot to work on and they probably need to go to couples therapy. And him going to the wedding is obviously not the problem. It's him just never sticking up for her in any situation. And that's a big problem that they got to now go deal with or divorce. They're not going to be married. You know what? She did marry him, but she might unmarry him soon if he doesn't fix it. Let's get the hugs. Candy Soph. Queer Dino. Alley Oop. And the Red Cherries Live. Bring it in for the hugs. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out. Thank you everyone who subbed. DJ Spartacus, Coco for the win. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thanks for hanging out. I liked watching the button videos. Those are really fun. I like watching the cut videos and Jubilee videos. But I am going to send you guys off now. All right, Star, I'm coming. It's playtime. Don't you worry. I'm on my way. I'm going to have you guys rate Scar. He I think just went live. And he's doing Hermitcraft building. So I'm going to have you guys rate him. Go be the absolute nicest people in his chat. If you don't know the rules, ask the mods, don't break them by accident. And go bring your good vibes. And thanks for hanging out, so many of you today, for an earlier stream than normal. I did start at like 10. So thanks for hanging a little morning time. I think I might start doing a lot of stuff early in the day, but also longer some of the times. Hi, Star. I'm coming. All right, go with the nicest people. Go spread your good vibes. Thanks for bringing them here today, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow for another stream. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, goodbye.